There we go. Now it's capturing the game. So hello everyone. We're back playing Sunless Sea again. I just need to remember where I left off last time, and we should be good to go. Hopefully, the audio is fine. Can you guys hear me at all? No, that was a problem at the start of last stream. Alright, perfect. Also, hi, Saf. Let's see here. I think we need to do... Oh, yes, we need to prepare the hull. That's something that does need to be done. Shipyards were somewhere around here. Shipyard. It's probably here. Or it was not here. Was it just in London? Oh, dry dock. There it is. Put your ship in dry dock. Continue. I'm gonna go to the Admiralty Yards because that costs the least, and it's just this. My hull is now repaired. Very good. And what's in my hold? I have 6 fuel and 3 supplies. I'm gonna need more. Fuel is reasonably cheap here. Got 13 fuel, should be good for now. Supplies are expensive, I don't like that, but we'll get 10 of them. And that should be good enough. Do I have anything else to do here? Well, still the same. Needing information. Doesn't look like anyone wants me to do anything. I might head back for another run to grab stuff from the Salt Lions. That seems like a good idea. So we'll head over to Pigmoat Island or Shepherd Island or Station 3. Or you know what? I could go straight east. You know what? Let's go straight east. Man, the music in this game is great. Do. We're back at the Labyrinth. Something awaits me in port. Very good. Is the game's music still audible? I know it wasn't. Oh, hello. Reoccurring nightmares you have begun to dream of. A vast eye. It knows you. You cannot evade its gaze. A black, unsleeping taste. Again and again, you are alone on the wide black sea. The eye is aware. Your nightmare will come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restful nights in your lodging to help you resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. Good to know. Okay. We're just gonna be north of Pigmoat Island. Oh boy, there's a swirly thingy that I'm going to avoid because I do not want to get sucked into that. Swirly thingy. Yeah, yeah, it's a swirly thingy, not, you know, a whirlpool, what it's actually called. On the surface, the sun still warms the earth, or one can assume. Enter the swirly void. I'll pass entering the swirly void. That sounds like a bad idea. Also, hi, Bryce. A light down there. Let's see what the Z-Bat can find. There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. Can go north to Palmerston for fuel. Oh, it's a jelly flare. That's fine. These things suck. The good news is that you can kill them pretty quickly. Yeah, let's scoop it up. Yeah, I'll have a strange catch. Take a little bit of hull damage, but it's not that bad. I would really like to have a better ship at some point, but I think I need 4,000 or so Echo to do that. To the light ship! Far from home, its clear bright beam warms the way. I could speak to the crew, or I could purchase fuel. How much? 20 Echo for a fuel? Nah, I'll pass. I don't need fuel that badly. And we are out this way. So let's have the Z-Bat once again have a look. No islands within range. What is my terror at? 50. Not bad. Oh, hello. There's an island right here, though. Eshaven? Eshaven? I don't even really know how to pronounce that. Godfall. Apparently. Godfall. Sometimes, just occasionally, bits of the roof fall off. Be glad you weren't here when this one did. The brawling, bearded men who live here call themselves monks. They pay lip service to the Saint Stalactite which fell from the roof. But their chief interests seem to be of wine, blood, and shouting. So I could do of wine, of blood, or of shouting. I could explore the Citadel, but I can't. So I guess of shouting. Let them tell you about the past and present events in the monastery. Tales. They're eager to talk to you of their history. The stalactite, they assure you, was one of the citadels of the starved men who dwell on the roof. When it fell, a few of its occupants survived to become the monks' progenitors. How does that work, you wonder? With their vow of celibacy, they become vague and suddenly eager to speak of the details of passing shipping. I now have a port report, which is very good. Anything I can buy here? No. Okay, then. Off this way, because that thing down there is nasty. Very nasty down there. Oh! Horrors below! The sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking up at us, one says, his voice a tremble. Don't look, or bring out the nets? Well then, let's catch it. A low-risk challenge, 82% chance of success with my iron score. Let's give that one a go. Bring out the nets! Canst thou draw out Leviathan with a hook? Your crew attempt to dissuade you, but you are determined. The nets and harpoons come out, and you busy yourself. The sea roils. The ship pitches wildly. Below the ship, for an instant, you see a vast eye glaring up. Golden as a lost sun. Sailors cry out and fall to their knees. It closes. Then the sea is dark again. I've succeeded in an irons challenge. I've gained a Tale of Terror. I've lost 1 hull point. Beautiful. I've gained 5 tear and 5 fragments. That sounds absolutely joyous. It's just what I wanted. Light off, please. That thing can really screw you up, like, really quickly. Let's stay away from that. We'll go down this way. For but a moment. Turn my light back on. Should be in the all clear there. Oh god, that moves! That's kinda creepy. What have I seen that... Okay, Z-Bat, go out, please. Might consider... Southwest, Polythreme. I guess we'll go... there. Tears. Your cheeks are wet. You think for a moment that that's sweat. But then sorrow hits you like a falling stalactite. You are weeping. You double over. Inconsolable. Control yourself, or weep. Let's weep. The flooding tide. That's a way to put it, writing. Your crew watch in alarm as you collapse to the boards. Tears bursting from your eyes. Your body is racked with sobs. It passes as suddenly as it started. But your thoughts are stained dark with unlikely grief. Okay, then. Well, let's head south, then, to Polythreme, because that's an island that I've heard about before. They could probably sell us fuel. Oh, yeah, there's a big sharky there. I think this might be Polythreme here. Yes, it is. It is Polythreme. Very good. I was looking for this place. I still haven't found the Comet. I don't know where the Comet is. That'll be a big one to try and find in the future. Distant bells, apparently. Polythreme! Here is screaming! Tactern Claymen. Tactern Claymen. Evasive clothes colonies. Walking like humans. Hobbles that groan underfoot. On the hills above. A palace villa of marble. But even that writhes like buried bones in an earthquake. Ask about these things, gather intelligence, shore leave, carry Claymen to London. Are they passengers or cargo? They're certainly the easiest passengers imaginable, unless just one turns out to be an unfinished man. So first and foremost, let's gather intelligence. I would like a port report. I could talk about this, so let's go. When flesh carved stone, the Claymen profess ignorance. The benches wail too, much to be sensible. Wail too much to be sensible. But there is an ancient, long-winded harbor wall that remembers. The House of the Keel made exiles of themselves, it says in a deep, crotchety tone. They boarded their ships and took to the sea. Then, far from land, they took axes to their ships, sank them, and followed them, man, woman, and child, into the depths. The abyss they built their fathomless churches, and resumed their worship of Lady Black, spirits of the deep. The unsettled salvager holds on to your arm for support as you walk back to your ship. I need to dive again, she whispers. Grant me a suit, please, Captain. You do have one in your possession. You could allow it next time you set sail. She knows what she must do. Unsettled salvager is waiting to sail far to find her. Well, that was slightly creepy, wasn't it? I guess I could carry Clayman back to London. I don't know if that counts as illegal goods or not, or smuggling or not. Are there any shops at Poly 3? There are. I can sell Stygian ivory, a casket of sapphires, judgment eggs, your clay. I don't think I want to buy that. I don't think I want to buy that at all. How much room do I have in my cargo hold? I have another 20, and I think that's what I need for the thing I wanted to do. So let's just really quick. Yeah, I can head south by southwest and go back to the Salt Lions and then back to London. So it's a quick little journey out. But it is enough to actually get what I want. Because I made a large profit last time I did this. As you know, we're all about money. Yeah, this way. Permission to dive. The unsettled salvager has requested a diving suit so that she may descend to find Lady Black, a spirit understood to dwell in the abyssal depths. You could grant her permission and a diving suit to allow her to throw herself into the blackest black, or perhaps you could bring her back to London and commit her to the Royal Bethlehem Hotel. It is dangerous to be underwater, outside the protection of a submarine. After 7 minutes, the fear set in. After 14, the visions start. After 21, there is no return. I'm gonna refuse. She is persistent in her request. She cannot let go of the vision she had of the lady. A madness has taken her. The only way to keep her safe would be to bring her to London and commit her to the care of the Royal Bethlehem. Bethlehem? Bethlehem. There are a lot of very hard to pronounce words in this game. There is... It's interesting they bring up a submarine, because there is a DLC for this game called Submariner. I do not own it, but, you know, it is there. Should be fairly close to the Salt Lions, yeah. A bit more to the south. So, while we're traveling, how's chat doing today? Oh, shit. Fighting another one of these. Hopefully we can do it without taking any damage. Why are we not... Oh, it was underwater. Hey! We did it without any damage. Look at that. Scoop it up! Gain another strange catch. All clear. A row of watchful sea bats perch on the ship's railing. Their heads swivel in unison as you cross the deck. Here we are, the Salt Lions. Turn off the light to save some fuel. Salt Lions. Salt's right. Compile a port report. We always want a port report. Port reports are our lifeblood. So I can visit the Unmakers, I can carry Sphinx Zone to London, which I want to do. I've lost 5 Terrans. Bungle, Tisane, and Tea Cakes. We've got funding from the Bazaar, it's true, but Station 4... Oh, I've already read this one. So we have actually lost some terror. I didn't think I needed to lose any, because, quite honestly, we're heading back to London, and that puts us back down to 50 terror, if I remember correctly. I guess we could do Shepherd Isles, Pigmote Isles, Mutton Island, London. I don't actually have that much fuel. So best actually just to head back to London. I think, anyway. Back to London does sound like a good idea. Man, the music in this game can be so eerie, but so beautiful at the same time. Shepherd's Wash, the salty hinterland of London, home to hermits and... Oh! Get in behind it, get in behind it, get in behind it. Hey, we got it! Hopefully it has fuel. Loot and scuttle the ship. Lean pickings. Some sort of barrel. It's a cask of wine. Ooh, I now have a cask of mushroom wine. I was hoping for fuel, but that works too. Light off, please. I'm actually going to turn down the speed because I don't know if we have enough fuel to get back to London. Essentially, with a lower speed, we end up using less fuel to go the same distance. However, we don't go as fast. The light also uses fuel, so with the light off, we're essentially trading terror for fuel efficiency. I'm gonna keep an eye on the terror because I don't want it to go up too much, but for right now, 57 is fine. We get reset to 50 going to London no matter what, so it's not that big of a deal. It just means we're going to get there slower and with a crew that is far, far, far more afraid of everything that might be out in the deep dark. There's a jelly fleur up there, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, here we go. You know what? I'm gonna control myself again. I have Salt's attention. Quality has gone. The ebb tide. You dig your nails into the palms of your hands, pacing the ship. The sorrow retreats like a mist to the boulders of your thoughts. You master yourself, but the taste of salt remains. Okay, it can see me. Pretty sure it can see me. It's coming after me. Speed up just to get away from it, but kind of lost us. Yeah. Okay, speed goes back down then. It's still headed this way. These things are really annoying. We're good. Oh god, it's still following. Yeah, look, we've barely used 1 unit of fuel, and we've gone from here to here. I wonder if I should have headed up north to Palmerston, but oh well. Terra's at 68, and rising rapidly. Well, the crew can just suck that up. Not that big of a deal for him. Do. We're just about back home now. London is right here. I could probably kick up the speed now. We're definitely going to make it with the fuel we have. Back to London. Hopefully they don't search my ship. Something drifts face down. Lovely. Is it a drown? Do I have illegal goods? I don't know if I have illegal goods. I've got nothing to hide. Okay. They leave scuff marks on the newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure in tangling the rigging. They find nothing more dangerous than a moldy ship's biscuit. Okay, I didn't actually have illegal goods. Good to know. A breath of relief. So yeah, we're down to 51 terror now. Or 50 terror. You've gained 2 menaces. Nightmare strength. Okay, I need to actually rest because apparently it's bad to have nightmares continue on. Collect messages from the Harbor Master. Something has changed underneath. Somebody wants to sign on. Okay. Well, in London, I can deliver the Claymen. And I've gained 120 echo from that. I'll deliver the Sphinx Stone and gain 500 from that. And I'm now at 2172 echoes. So that was pretty profitable. I could probably, if I had a bigger ship with more cargo space, I could do more runs and make more money. I've lost terror from that. Is Sphinx Stone being on board causing terror? That's a new one. Could carouse. I could hire on more crew. A new recruit awaits you. Who awaits my attention? Engage an officer. The sigil-ridden navigator. Do I have a navigator? Are they a first officer? Yeah, they're a first officer. Okay, increases mirrors and veils, which would be good. Let me guide your ship. I know all the Z, how it was and how it will be. Please, the headaches only stop when I'm working. Oh boy, that sounds like somebody we definitely want on board. Only 50 echo, so yeah, actually, I will sign you on. Let's go to the Admiral and submit our port reports. So, we'll put it at Godfall first. Pirate monks. I honestly have no idea what we're supposed to do about pirate monks. What are they up to? Gain fuel and echo. Polythreme is one we haven't done either. The King with 100 hearts. What a useful fellow. With his exports, I'd be delivering my own coal. Ooh, 50 echo. Another good one. Salt Lions. Done that one before. And that's all of the ones that we've done. God, I need to buy more fuel. It's in the hold. I only have 4 fuel, 4 supplies. I do have strange catches. Think you can eat those. But I'm not entirely sure. I still don't have the stuff for you. I could visit the Rose Market. I'd hire on more crew. I kind of need to hire on more crew. 30 echo and gain 2 crew. Okay, that sounds perfectly fine to me. Let's visit the Rose Market. Let's see what they have there. Escort some interested acquaintances to the Rose Market. Okay. Well, that didn't really do much for me. Give the unsettled salvager over to the care of the manager. You know what? Honestly, I think we're going to keep her for right now. What does the alarming scholar want? We could give him a few things, or her. I don't think we actually know what their gender identity is. The game even made note that you don't know, which was kind of a funny little thing. Let's give them the strange catch. I've gained 10 echo for that. I don't know how worthwhile that is, considering I think these can be turned into supplies. You know what? I think that's probably it for now. I'm gonna buy a little bit more fuel and a few more supplies. I have 9 now, 7 fuel. I don't know how far it is to Palmerston. I can check that on my map here. Mount Palmerston is up in the north. And we could go to Vanderbite and then back this way. Over to Gator's Morn. After Mount Palmerston. Or we could keep heading east. I think we're going to head further east. So we're going to go north and east this run. Okay, let's go. And away we go! Hopefully we don't encounter anything too bad. At some point, I'll maybe... Oh, yeah, I probably should put my actual officer in there so we get his bonuses. And up north we go! The crew, they're a hungry sort. I could stop at Hunter's Keep, at least get a port report. See if the ladies of the manor are there around this time or not. They might be. Not receiving visitors. Okay, well, we'll reconnoiter the Isler and grab a port report. And, yep, nope, they're still empty. They're not serving lunch today. Back up north we go. Yeah, Vanderbite is just to the north. We are a little low on fuel. I was hoping to get to Mount Palmerston. I should have enough fuel to make Mount Palmerston, where fuel is cheaper. I think there are still some events that I have to do there. Here we are, back to Vanderbilt. Shame I couldn't carry tomb colonists from London back up to here, but oh well. Is what it is. I'll make more money somehow. I need to figure out profitable trade routes in this game, though I don't know if my ship is really big enough to make a difference. It is the starting ship. Here we are, back in Vanderbilt, the tomb colonies, because not everyone lives. I mean, everyone lives, but they don't necessarily die in this world. It's kind of a weird sort of thing. Vanderbilt is not the most promising place for shore leave. Too much decay, too little light, too many bandaged walking corpses. Few companions of easy virtue. No cinnamon, no recent newspapers. Very pickled cave herring. Cave herring, pickled cave herring. Very pickled cave herring at that. I could explore Vanderbilt again. I could visit the first curator. I've done that. I could gather gossip, and I think I'm going to do that because that's a port report. I could sell my cask of mushroom wine, which I think I'm going to do. I could buy fuel for 20. Ooh, that's expensive. Oh my god, it supplies for 30. I could sell memories of distant shores and visions of the surfaces. And I could sell tomb colonists. I should have checked. Can I buy tomb colonists from London? I'll have to do that next time. Yeah, we're basically going this way now. We're gonna get to Mount Palmerston and take on some fuel and maybe some other things. I know you can buy Zoop there, but I don't know the best place to sell that. There are bats up here. Bat swarm. You know, they damaged my hull a little bit. Yeah, let's go pick up the bat swarm. See what we got. Gather up the corpses. You know what? Let's gather up the corpses. An unorthodox diet. Those little bones are troublesome, and the flesh a little gamey, but salt them well enough, and they're quite edible. Oh, so we gained a supply from that. That's one less we have to buy in the future. We're still headed up this way. The air trembles. A breath of change passes. Demo Gate. Not heard of Demo Gate. I don't know what the logbook is referencing there. Yeah, we're still heading up toward Mount Palmerston. We need to head a little bit more to the east. We enter Stormbones. St. Elgus sends his fire to dance in the air on deck. Very far away, we see a great light of the Ragged Crow. Ah, Paul, hello! And yes, the atmosphere of this game is quite interesting. It certainly has a very unique vibe about it. Oh, there's light from up there. Is that a lighthouse of some kind? Oh, there's a big moth thing. Okay, no, I'm not going up there. Yeah, the music is very nice in this game. Waves slap the side of the ship. Far below, something moves. We're almost at Mount Palmerston, which is pretty good because, man, fuel out. Okay, I have no clue what you are, but I'm actually going to go north to avoid you. Oh my god, it's quick, too. That looks like something that would absolutely destroy my ship in no time flat. Okay, we'll go this way now. Oh god, this game gives me so much anxiety when it comes to stuff like that. Of course, avoiding combat forces you to... Oh crap. Come on, quicker, 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 quicker. It's interested in me. Caustic Corsair. Okay, it's lost me. Oh, God. Yeah, does that ever give you a heart attack? Hey, here we are. Mount Palmerston. And Port Palmerston. I've never gone up to the crater before, so let's do that. Go up to the crater. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but the road to the Brimstone Convention is paved with cinders. Up the road. Do they admit visitors to the Brimstone Convention? Probably not, but you never know. They might sell tickets. Above the bay, look down and you can see Port Palmerston like a toy and the ruins of gravel. Ruins like gravel. You've come far, but the volcano's cone still rears above you. Rest a little before you continue the last half a mile. An occurrence, your objective, encounter with the wistful devil-esque quality is now won. You've found a little cottage by the gate to the Brimstone Convention. The wistful devil-esque. The road to the crater ends at a brass gate in the crater wall. Beside it stands an oddly charming little cottage. Thrown together from pumice and basalt, but it features honeysuckle. An equally charming devil-esque in a tea gown leans against the cottage wall, twirling a parasol and fanning herself. Why would you need a parasol? There's no sun. I am the guardian of this place, she remarks languidly. You may not pass, but I can offer you a cup of Armilia tea. Why not? I mean, I am supposedly British in this game, and I don't think I'd pass up a good cup of tea. Terror in the tea gown. No doubt she'd be much less pleasant if you tried to break down that gate, but just now, she is a courteous, soft-voiced woman in a tea gown. The tea is hot, and nutty, and rather pleasant. She asks you about your voyages. She is desperate for news of London, of its mists, its night, its sick, its poor, its fires. She tactfully turns aside questions about the convention, but she shares some of the secrets of the North. Come and see me again, she says. Next time, if you're here. She shrugs gracefully. Bring me a present, if you like. A present, he says. Well, that was an interesting little thing. Chat to the port folk about the Brimstone Convention. I guess we can do that. They don't do us any harm. Okay, that's just a port report. I could dig for stuff, but that costs supplies, and I'm not very keen on that. They cost 22, I have 7. It should be fine on supplies, but I am going to stock up on fuel because it is cheaper than London. We'll buy a decent amount of fuel. And now we'll head out east. The further east we go, I don't know what's going to be there. I still haven't found the Comet. I don't know where they are at all. I probably should be making more use of my Z-Bat. Snow sweeps down from the north. The ship's engines labor against it. Alright, let's see. Send the Z-Bat out. Whoa. Frostfound is some distance to the east. I'm gonna guess that, yeah, it's right here. Frostfound. So we found a new island. I don't know where the port on this island is. Brisk spatter of spray. The Untersee is restless. I'm gonna guess this is probably the port right here. Yeah, there it is. Stoddard's Haven. Frostfound. Towers and ramps and galleries and stairs of ice, raised and spun like an architect's honey dream. No spider ever wove so complex a web. The towers are utterly pristine, untouched by human life. But a pitiable encampment squats by the dock. Tireless mechanic. Increases veils and fuel efficiency. How much do you cost? 20 echo. He's an engineer. You know what? Welcome aboard. Spot of rust. Spot of rust. Soon see to that. You there. Help me with this spot of rust. Okay then. We've got a new crew member, which actually fills out our entire cast up there. I'm sure there are probably better ones, but it's nice. Ask a squatter about the castle. If you can enter, you should not. I'm gonna say that's probably good advice. Let's not do this. We get enthusiasts here from time to time. Yes, you might be able to enter the castle before the appointed time. You might even find something of value there. But you'd be despoiling sacred ground, my friend. It will take your stories from you. It will take your essence, yourself. And if you survive that, you'll likely anger the gods of the sea. Yes, they're real. As real as a corridor as a Frostfound they are. Stay away, my friend. Stay away. A tale of terror. Create a port report. What are these squatters up to? Bickering amiably. Not all are Irene or Withern. There is an odd researcher and the occasional deranged ice sculptor. Now and then a very cold, very sad rubbery man. But for the most part, an atmosphere of friendly rivals reigns. Okay. So not much is going on here. Where to next? I guess here, and then circle back, and then we'll try and go down the south and circle back in the next run. Okay. Further east it is. We have enough fuel. 13 fuel is more than enough to make it back to London with what we're planning. Oh. Hello? Oh, I found Khan's Glory! Oh, this is the Khanate! This is actually where... Oh my god, it's been out here this whole time. That's hilarious. If I had literally come this way, I was looking in the wrong direction. You know what? I can turn off the light. I doubt I'm gaining terror here. I'm gaining a little terror, but it's not bad. Oh, you know what? I'll turn the light back on. Man, the music here is nice. Yeah, let's dock. Khan's Glory. A place of stately isolation. Here are the palaces of the Khan and his court, each a fortress to itself. Sleek lords and ladies in belted robes, breakfast on balconies. An unlikely antelope peeks at you from the park. Guns rotate easily on motorized gimbals. Cruise past the clan palaces. And turn back. A Khanate gunboat passes the harbor mouth twice. An officer in a red and gold uniform scrutinizes you through a spyglass. Best save it for another time. Okay, so I actually cannot do much here. It's kinda disappointing. I thought there'd be more to do. Discovered Khan's Gate. There. Khan's Heart. Yeah, look at the big guns on the mounts. This is kind of a neat location. Oh, there's another dock here. So let's go to that. Let's see what the Copper Quarter is about. Khan's Heart. London's rival. An oasis of light in the salt black wastes. Canals thread the painted city. Street lamps glow, and water taxis putter. Seek a commercial license. Unlocked with no more than 0 Nephirite's ring. Time in the tea house. Hire crew. I can hire crew from here. 30 Echo, I'll pass. Purchase fuel at an outrageous price. 50 Echo! That is an outrageous price! Purchase supplies for a ludicrous price. Pay a storyteller. Gather a port report. I don't think I'm going to be gathering a port report. That's a tough challenge. I'll seek a commercial license. Not here, Surfacer. Surfacer? But the Conaginians have been generations underground, and to them, all Londoners are surfacers. It seems you'll need to go to Khan's Glory, the nearby palace of the nobility, to seek a license. Well, I was just there, so I'm not doing it this time. Are there any shops? There are no shops. Okay then, I guess we're going back east. Now that I know where Khan's Glory is. So I can go this way, a tile, back down, probably to Polythreme and the Salt Lions again. That seems pretty profitable. This place is very pretty. The Iron Quarter. It's an odd little area. The fact that there are 2 places to dock. It's pretty unique in this game so far. That there are 2 ports in one island-ish. On the main London rival. Also, hello again. Ah, hi. It's good to see you again. Yeah, I finally found the Comet. They were up to the north. So far, we're heading east, looking for more places. And then we're going to stop by Polythreme and then the Salt Lions. Something awaits us in port. There's lights out here, which is good. It's a good sign. Scuttering and chirping in the corners of the hold. Hump shapes on the deck rail. Ratty air emboldens vermin. Oh, hello. Skylar's End, there's a lighthouse. So there is civilization out this way. Doesn't look like I can visit the lighthouse, rather unfortunately. Let's send the Z-Bat out. Oh, this looks like an island right here. Nuncio. That is a gigantic statue. Ooh, there's another vortex down there. And a big ship of some kind. My Terra's only 65, we're fine. Dock. Nuncio! Do not return. Sender. Tack-turned functionaries walk the docks in the uniforms of postmen. An enormous crowned statue casts a chilling shadow. The shadows gleam with rats' eyes. their ceaselessness chittering rolls like the tide. Go to the Postman's Tavern, explore along the beach, or assemble a port report. More than 7. Cultivating friendships. You know what? Let's do that. Surface details. There's a statue in the middle of the island. That's hard to miss. There's the way everyone wears a uniform, and the way they call each other by their ranks in the postal service. There's the way the port authorities refer to regulation. There's the jargon, the curious habit of referring to any used-up thing as cancelled, as though the whole world were made of stamps. You write about the vestigial bureaucracy and about the trappings of order retained far from home. So I have a port report. Let's explore along the beach. Shifty going. The rocks slip and slither underfoot, but you keep your balance. Argue with a man holding a broom. Assist the man holding a broom. Rescue a dripping parcel. I'm gonna rescue a parcel. Shiny. Drowning pearls. Dozens of them. An explanation of how they were harvested that turns the hair. The divers lost among the deep coral. The beasts that had to be fought off during harvesting. The growing terror aboard the ship. All that has been done was done according to your lordship's will, concludes the letter writer. In anger, in pride, in unquestioning submission. Impossible to say. I've gained fragments, tear, and 20 drowning pearls. So do I have 20 in my hold? Oh, they're curiosities. They're not... Okay, they're not actually a good. Let's go to the Postman's Tavern. The Inky Blotter, it's called. The sign does not look like much. Warmer inside than it looks. Faces turn in your direction, but no one seems surprised to have a new arrival on the island. Lit by 2 roaring fires, one at either end of the room, the bartender is in a postman's uniform, like almost all of the patrons. A noseless postal inspector called Blunt Thomas delivers the drinks, clears table, and stacks the firewood. Listen to the postal tall tales. Ask what the local currency consists of... Ask why the local currency consists of rats! That's an interesting one. Ask about the big statue in the middle of the island, how they occupy themselves. Allow the clatterly heir to offer her services. I'm gonna ask about why the rats are like this. Scarcity is not an issue. The hairless postwoman at the end of the bar smiles mirthlessly. Or maybe it's just the lack of eyebrows that does it. Long enough carrying the things around, you get into the habit, she says. Then she tells you that if you stay out late enough, you'll see some of the postmen making a procession to the center of the island, stringing up rats around the statue like Yuletide decorations, in prayer to an ancient deity of this place. From the coughing and choking elsewhere in the pub, you'd guess that this is a story they often tell to newcomers. Listen into the tall tales. Amazing what you get for a penny stamp. Delicate bottles lowered toward the chimneys on a rope. Do not fold under any circumstance. Letters curled through the narrow slot. Rattling, groaning crates brought back to the same address every day for 22 days running. The windows they pried open. The servants they bribed. The delivery surcharges they paid out of their own salaries just to get rid of one more packet. It's hard to tell which they hate more, the senders of mail or the recipients. Stands to reason, if the message was a welcome one, they'd tell the other fellow in person. Reflects the airless postwoman. Ask why the hairless postwoman is hairless. You know, that seems like a little rude to ask. We won't do that one. Big statue in the center of the island. How they occupy themselves. Let's do this. Must be more to all this. The Dead Letters Office. Big building, center of town. Hard to miss. You can work there too if you want. It's not clear whether this is a generous offer or a threat. Okay, we'll ask about the big statue then. The Monumental Postman. Oh, that? It's all of us, isn't it? Some spirit of the island? Most of them do not seem troubled for more than an explanation than that. Though the hairless postwoman tells you it didn't always look like a fallen London postman at all. That it used to have a different face, a more old-fashioned outfit. Ask to borrow a uniform. If you're to fit in here, you'll need one. Look but not touch. They're polite, even apologetic about your request. You're welcome here, and welcome to take shifts at the Dead Letter Office. But you cannot wear the uniform unless you were a postal employee back in fallen London. Regulations. Blunt Thomas lets you have a look at the uniform jacket at least. Neat stitching. Gilded buttons, a thin but dignified circle of braid at the collar. Inside, a patch that goes over the heart, stitched with 6 red letters. You can read it, but it makes your eyes itch, and your scalp feel like burning. Lovely. So we can't borrow a uniform. Okay, let's get back to the docks. Try a shift at the Dead Letter Office. Yeah, we may as well. Extensive tour. Blunt Thomas takes you around the office, a small collection room, where those receiving letters may state their business. A much larger set of back offices where newly arrived letters and parcels are collected and sorted. A dank, briny smell that never goes away, presumably because so many of the parcels spent time in the water before they arrived here. In the back room is a machine man, ratted, by a postal rat. A Ratus Faber in a pin-stripped hat. It shovels sludge-damp letters into a machine's hopper, and they come out dried, cleaned, pressed, and sorted into slots by size and quality of paper. Interesting. Make a study of what goes on in the back rooms. Ask the postal rat for a key to the basement. Converse with the postal rat. Let's do that. Regulations. Oh, no. No, that wouldn't be permitted at all. There are strict rules about the initial handling and sorting of post. An experimental machine might mangle the letters. It's only the dead material that is unimportant enough to be entrusted to the Ratus Faber. His voice isn't bitter. He twists a coil so hard that it springs sideways out of the machine and pings off your shoe. I have the feeling he's not very happy about that. Ask the postal rat for a key to the basement. Sure, let's snoop around more, why don't we? No trouble at all. He's surprised by your request. Most postmen don't like it down there. No one ever asks for a key. But he'll cut you a new one. Just be careful in there, and come out if you start to feel wrong. If you start to feel wrong? That sounds encouraging. Open the back rooms. The key is warm in your pocket. Let's go! Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Deeper and deeper. You had expected a few shelves of supplies. More files of letters. A few years older? No, it is a pit, so deep that lantern light does not show the bottom. A spiral walkway descends along its wall, and that the spiral opens wider as it goes, as if you were looking through the narrow end of a very large shell. Lining this wall are shelves and nooks, unevenly sized. Some are a few inches square and contain single scrolls of papyrus. Others support crates larger than coffins. They're made of a woody fungus grown to meet requirements. There are no marks of carpentry on any of the postal rat's handiwork. 3 turns down the spiral, and you feel you can't breathe. Time to leave. You can come back later. Maybe. So, we've got some stuff here. Enunciate. We've gained 5 terror, 75 haunted. Maybe we shouldn't do anything that gives us more terror at this point. Tell the postal rat about your basement findings. I am not going back in there. That sounds like a good way to die. Alone, as well. Troubled, but not surprised. They say that's been there since before we came. Before there were Londoners in the Neath. Before there was a dead letter office. There was someone else. And they built the last layer on top of what was there before. And so on. When you press him a little further, he says, I've been down there. Don't like it much. But I've wanted to test my machine. Thought if it could handle some of the very old dead letters, that it would be a good enough sign, you know, evidence that the machine was in working order. Good, strong sorting categories, and so forth. He paused. There's letters down there that set your hair on fire if you so much as look at them. See the bald patch on my left leg? That wasn't some machine accident. Oh no. That singed right off as soon as I put my nose into one of those letters. I've gained a tale of terror and an extraordinary implication. Good to know. Descend into the basement with mirrors. My mirrors is not high enough. Let's end my shift. Are there shops on Nuncio? I can buy fuel and I can buy supplies, though they're very expensive. I'll buy 2 supplies. I think I'm okay on fuel right now. So, let's have a look. We're gonna go south, and then once we hit the same area as Polythreme, we're gonna go there. So, down we go. We're going to avoid that. We're actually going to turn off our light and avoid this as well. Whatever that is. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to tussle with it. It looks bigger than we are. So back to the south we go. Oh, it looks like it does suck you in a little bit. Been having a little bit of trouble, that thing was. Have a sip of my tea. Let's send the Z-Bat out. There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. Except for this curious little place here. The waves are flecked with light. There are really no islands here? Yeah, we haven't really gone south, so next time... our next journey is going to be to the south. Oh, hello, what's this? I thought there were no islands in range. Hello? Nupmit Harbor. Wisdom. The prison walls are mercilessly steep. Nupmit built this place as a prison for the Khanate. Now it answers only to its governor, and its governor answers to no one. Let the shady cook go ashore, hand over a prisoner, compile a report. Let's do that. Not so many goings. Ships from the Khanate are most common. But you see Chelonate vessels, Polythreme triremes, with chained and sulky unfinished men. Corsairs dispose of their miscreants. Every one furtive Irim skiff. Oh, even one furtive Irimi skiff. The wardens pay them well for their prisoners. Yeah, let the cook go ashore. A warm welcome. Oh, yes. An uncocious fellow assures you we value enthusiasm over formal qualifications. Oh, we lost our chef. The Knot Oracles are always hungry, but they are also delicate in their tastes. Their meals must be prepared assiduously. I understand this fellow is indentured to you. Well, we have to collect tremendous stores of knowledge from the oracles. Tremendous. Let me give you some of my notes. And we will, of course, replenish your stores. Thank you so much. The cook darts eagerly into the prison as soon as the doors are open. He doesn't even say goodbye. Wow, what a dick! He just up and left. We gained 5 supplies and 5 fuel. A secret, strategic information. Oh wow, that actually was useful. Tales of Terror, Z-Stories, Memories. Oh my god, and a move in the Great Game. Oh, we got a ton for that. Holy shit. Okay. Are there any shops here? There are. We can buy fuel for the normal price. And supplies. I don't think we need that. Let me just really quickly look. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're going this way. So 1, half, 2, 2.5. We should be fine on fuel. I am going to go to the north because I do not want to tangle with that Sharky right there. But other than that... Oh yeah, we have 13 fuel. We definitely have enough to make it back. Oh, apparently the Z-Bat lied to me. It very much lied to me. Said there were no islands in range, but this was very much right here the whole time. Oh. Okay, we're going north. We're going north. We're going north. We're going north. And we're getting out of range of this shark. I have a feeling that would murder me so quickly that it wouldn't be funny. I'm not going to try tangling with those until I have a larger ship. A belch of smoke goes up from the funnel. Good to know. So we'll go this way to Polythreme. Should be reasonably quick, assuming the shark doesn't show back up again. Damn thing. You stay over there. We hear those voices that will not be drowned. This is the Sea of Voices. We are close to Polythreme, where nothing is truly dead. There's a lot of places in this sea where nothing is truly dead. But given these men are not flesh, it makes sense that they're not dead. Not really even alive, truly. They're made of clay. So, let us dock. I could gather intelligence. I'll carry Clayman to London, so let's gather intelligence. What lives? The king with 100 hearts rules from the palace above the city. He has never seen, he makes no treaties with the other lands, but there is unrest in the air. The Claymen you speak to are obedient and humble, but they speak nervously of those who are not. The maimed, the rebellious, the unfinished. Ah, so there's trouble here. Let's carry Clayman to London. And away we go. Decently profitable. Actually, how much space do I have in the hold? Ooh, I do not have enough. Then again, by the time I get there, I might have enough space to carry salt stuff to London. It's been decently profitable so far. I could head south to Port Cecil and then to the salt line. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to head to Port Cecil and get another port report. I have the fuel to burn this time around, so that way we go. I wish I had a bigger hold. Yeah, Port Cecil is the weird one with the glowy rocks. That's right. Oh, shit. Time to leave. Maybe I won't be going to Port Cecil. Oh god, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Okay, you've sort of lost me. I've turned out the light. The crew is terrified. Actually, what is my terror at? 87. That's actually quite high. Let's cut behind this island so it doesn't see me. Where is Port Cecil on the map? Right there. Okay. Oh, it's gonna head back down. You know what? I'm gonna say we skip on Port Cecil as long as it's doing that. We'll just head to the Salt Lions. How much space do I have in my hold, though? That's the real question. Ah, 27. This is the thing. I'm not gonna be able to pick up stuff from the Salt Lions. I think we just rely on port reports this time. As much as that sucks, I think we're gonna have to do it. Simply because of that stupid eel. Which is unfortunate, because I really wanted to stop there and get a port report from them as well. Oh well. You know what? We're gonna plan a big expedition down to the south. What is it? Thou shalt all shaking thunder. Am I at 90 ter- Oh my god. Oh, there's a pirate frigate. Salt Lions. We might actually have to go to London, because I didn't realize our terror was quite that high. $20 units of spare cargo, and I don't have 20 spare cargo. There are no shops here, so I can't do that. Oh well. I'm pretty close to it, but oh well. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna visit these people and lose some terror, which is good. I can't afford to do too many things right now, because the terror actually is quite high. I'm gonna let you go away. Just really quick. I cannot afford to turn off my light. What's to the left? I could go to Station 3. I could see what this place is and then head north. That sounds like a plan. I don't think I've visited Station 3 in a while. Or do I actually want to head north to London? Because my terror is very high. Fed the crew. Terror is only going up really slowly here because of the light. The buoys actually do make one hell of a difference to your terror, as it turns out. Ooh, that's a big thingy that we're going to very much avoid. I don't want to turn off my light, though. I don't think it sees us. Is Station 3 to the south of us? Yeah, it is. You know what? I'm just gonna go to this place. I don't even care about... Do I care about it? No, you know what? I do care about stopping at Station 3. I have the fuel to do it. There's something under the water there. Oh, Lord. Oh, I don't like that one bit. Air of the Z is less here. Oh, look, and there's a friendly ship. Oh. It just disappeared. Station 3. Search for other visitors. A tough challenge. I succeeded in that! Holy crap, I'm lucky in this game. A shattered box. A box lies broken on the ground at one of the far keys. No one has cleared away the debris. A torn label reading Soothe and Coo. Curved shards of apothecary bottles. And a curious oval of silvered material. Sorry, silvered metal, the size of a cameo brooch. Wow, that's kind of cool. No way in. Okay, that's the same. Good to know. I am worried about what that thing might be, but I want to head... I do want to head sort of north to begin with. So we're going to do that. There's another ship here. Reoccurring nightmare. Watch. The sea is as bright as milk. False stars above are black on the pitchy bed. Something is watching you. Its gaze enfolds your boat. You are transparent as glass. I could flee the nightmare. I could go deeper into the nightmare. I'm going to flee the nightmare. Turn the helm and flee across the milk-bright sea. Sea churns in your wake. You pull away from the eye into the shallow waters of the waking, but terror clings. I've succeeded in a heart's challenge. I've gained 3 terror. I've lost 1 menaces, nightmare strength, 2 total. Oh, I never... Oh, wait. I've lost 1 restful night. Oh, no, I did. Did I? I don't remember if I actually stayed. I probably should have. It's not so good. There's an oral megalops there, but I am not really going to deal with it. I'm going to run away. Or I'm going to one-shot it. Okay, one-shotting it is absolutely fine. I could dissect it, or I could butcher it for supplies. You know what, I'm gonna dissect it again. Oh, it's not dead. Oh, I lost a crew member, I think. That wasn't good. I should have just butchered it. Oh well. Abbey Rock, I've never been here before. I did lose terror, which I'm fine with. Hello, Kyril. How are you doing today? It's good to see you again. Is this still Captain Classic or Captain Original? No, it's still the same Captain. I've not died yet. I've come close a few times, but it's still the same guy. Abbey Rock. Here the Grimm Sisters' lair. I could trade supplies. 20 echoes, to be precise. Man, I really wish I butchered it at this point. I've been trying and failing to code stuff today, huh? Oh, well, I wish you better luck with the coding then, sir. Compile a port report. Let's do that. As always, nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. We feel their eyes. Hold up. I'm just gonna mute Telegram because that's happening in the background. Okay, there we go. As always, nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. We feel their eyes. The sea crashes on the rocks, withdraws. The fortress stands stolid. As the last year of century, the greatest peril you risk here is a certain purpleness of prose. It's only been a little frustrating. I can't handle running multiple things at once. Yes. I'm not using async functions anyway. Yeah, I know the feeling. Running multiple things at once can be very strenuous. Knock at the iron-studded gates, watch the coven, offer a gift, search the surroundings. You can't be the first to come here. Let's do that. A map, a mask, the face beneath. Someone died here! Oh, beautiful. Far from home, long enough ago that their flesh is gone. A visitor, by the looks of their frog mask. The mask will be worth a bit. The skull would look good on a mantelpiece. And what is this map? I've gained an outlandish artifact, a lamentable relic, and a revelatory chart. I've gained 5 terror. Damn it, I need to stop. Okay, I need to stop and just go back to London. I'm gaining too much terror. It's time to head back. I am gaining way too much terror. I was up in the 90s, now I'm back to 85. I'm not gonna go to the Cumaean Canal, because I'm going to get a port report on the way back to the south. I'm gonna follow the coast south here, and then go along the... I don't know if this is coast or not. I assume since this is coast that this might be, but then again, I don't think it's coast in the north, so we'll see. My light is on. Let's fire and go backwards. Fire again. Oh. Hey, I got it before taking damage. I'm getting better at this game. Let's scoop it up. I've gained a supply. What happens if you get really scared anyways? I don't know. I've never hit 100. Honestly, it might just be a game over, but somebody else said you need 99 for some things, it seems. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have a feeling it's pretty bad to reach 100, 100, terror. I don't think it's like an absolute game over unless you have one crew. From what I'm understanding of this game is that it does give you ways out of certain things, but I don't know. It hasn't been that punishing thus far. We're going north to Mutton Island. I don't want to find out, but I'm sure I will at some point. Yeah, I don't think it's an instant game over unless it's just you, in which case there's no one else left to burn through but yourself. I've heard from other people that they've gone through this game without dying as well. Ooh, I'm in fog. Fog is really not good for the sanity. Here we are, Mutton Island. Visit the hilltop above the town. Okay, we'll do that after a port report. Chat to the fishermen. Little ships and their secrets. I've gained a port report. For one echo, which seems fair enough. Can explore the shore, but I feel like I want to go up here. Toasting the wind, you stand on a cliff top, looking over the little village. Smoke from the chimney of the Cook and Magpie drifts straight upwards. As you watch the smoke tilt, the sudden wind thins to a pencil smudge. Then nothing. The wind screams unexpectedly, like a god cut in half. What a noise! It must have been the caves around the island channeling the air. At least that's the most comforting explanation. Below you, the locals each take nips from a shared flask that make a toast toward the mainland. The wind is southerly. Damn it! I've gained terror! When will I learn? I've succeeded in the challenge, though. I am going to leave. I'm going to head back to London. And then we will begin a journey to the south. No. You know what? I might shoot at this thing. It's been annoying, and I'm going to have to fight it on the way back. I have the hull points to burn. And to be quite honest, thus far I've had a lot of success hunting monsters. Yeah, look, these only take one shot. Actually, I don't know why I was scared of this thing to begin with, if they only take one shot. I'm gonna butcher it for supplies. I've lost 12 hunger. Actually, speaking of the gods tearing in half, any consequences for apparently being cursed by storm? Not that I can tell thus far. Quite honestly, I'm not sure what the consequences are. I think I've lost Storm's attention by this point. So it's hard to say what the consequences of that were. I don't know. I wouldn't like to find out, but I don't know. Told you the gods weren't real and just fairy tales. That seems like one interpretation of it. I did have a guy way in the north tell me that the gods are real. The revenue land. Let them do their worst. I don't have anything to hide, I don't think. Let them do their worst. You have nothing to hide. Vexed and frustrated. Yeah, okay. Continue. A breath of relief. We are home. Our terror is now 50. Collect messages from the Harbor Master. Let's see. Something has changed underneath. Someone wants to sign on, and that's all for now. Oh god, it's good to be back in London. We'll go to the Alarming Scholar, because I can give them the Outlandish Artifact for 100 Echo, which is very nice. I'll give you a Strange Catch. Honestly, I don't need it. It's taking up hull space. Lamentable Relics I might hold on to right now. We'll go to you. I could submit Vital Intelligence, but I don't have Vital Intelligence. I do have Strategic Information. I don't know if I quite want to submit that, though. I will submit my port reports, however. Hunter's Keep. I entrust the sisters are keeping well. They are the citizens of Her Enduring Majesty's notionally, I should say. Oh, I only got 5 Echo. I guess it's not that far from London, but come on. Mount Palmerston. Yeah, I get quite a bit for that. Vanderbite. And Nuncio will probably give me only 30, really? Abbey Rock. 20. Polythreme. 50. Frostfound. That's probably 30. Rule the Waves. I got an achievement called Rule the Waves. I guess I have quite a bit of Admiralty's favor right now. Wisdom. Bird. The oracles look hungry. The Salt Lions. I actually have a lot of port reports. I could give over strategic information, but I don't know if I quite want to do that just yet. It seems like it might be an interesting idea if I held on to some of it. Okay then. Could do my lodgings. There's the Alarming Scholar that I've already done. London. So we'll deliver the Claymen and gain 120 Echo from that. I don't know if I need to put my ship in dry dock. It's still pretty good at the moment in terms of hull. A new recruit awaits you. The Brisk Campaigner is a skilled doctor. The Haunted Doctor is also a doctor. Wait, where'd my chief engineer go? Did I never... Oh, I never put him into the slot. I feel dumb. I never actually put him into the slot. That's my bad. So I need a cook. Again. Drowning Pearls. I have a bunch of this. I have tons of secrets. Somebody told me that there was a way to craft in this game. I'm not sure how true that is. How much do I need for this Corvette? I need 4,000 Echoes. So I need 3,000 Echoes to trade, but I'd likely need a bit more than that. So then, I'll go to the Rose Wharf. We'll escort another person. I don't know what the Rose Market does. We'll go to my lodgings and read the morning papers. The Echo Bazaar, an enigmatic marketplace, has increased its tax on love stories. Oh, we've seen this one before. We have lost some terror and gained some recent news. Purchase an elegant townhouse, which I can do. Consider retirement from seafaring life. Never. It's only 10 echo to rest above a room above the blind's helmsman. So, you know what? Let's do that. I've lost a terror, and I've gained a restful night. Okay then, what else do I have to do? I don't have any of this. What about shops? I could buy and sell fuel. I don't think I have any of this stuff. I need the gun. Oh, I can sell We Are Clay for 300 echoes. But you buy them for 300 echoes, so what's the point of that? I really don't see the point in doing that. I could do with a little bit more supply. So I'll buy 2. And then... For fuel, I don't need to worry about, because we're passing... I forget the name of it, but it's to the south. Okay, I think we're good to set off. Alright, down to the south we go. We're going to do a big expedition. Restless nights. In the watches of the night, you pad softly past the hatch. To the crew quarters, a man cries out softly in his sleep. Desperately. Another. What did they see? You know what? I'm not going to inquire about this. I'm just going to ignore them. I've lost a terror. Silence at the breakfast table. The crew is subdued as they take to their meals, but all is quiet in the next watch. Very good. Very good indeed. I won't lie, it'd be far too curious not to take the 1 in 3. I mean, okay, I am a curious person, but I'm also a cautious person. So I don't know if I'd take the 1 in 3. It seems... risky. Then again, I did succeed in a 1 in 3 not long ago. So... you know, there is that to consider. Something awaits me in port. I've only just left, but okay. Yeah, this game very much seems to be balancing fuel, cargo space, terror, and supplies. Oh, and I guess health to some extent. Ooh. Ah! Got it. Haha! Screw you! Let's butcher it for supplies. I've lost hunger. Maybe it would have been better to butcher it, but oh well. Should be coming up on the... Ooh. I need to go around this. I should have been going directly south. Now we're coming up to the Cumaean Canal now. Azala raises her head, sniffs sharply. Blood on the wind. I hope it's not our blood. If it's somebody else's blood, that's fine. I don't really care about that. Our blood is the only blood that really matters in this part. There we are. Giannotti Harbor. I think that's how it's spelled or pronounced. Here we are, the Cumaean Canal. Listen for surface gossip, vision of the surface, and gather a port report. I don't think there are any... Nope, you can buy fuel here and supplies, but they're more expensive than London, so why would you? Further south. Further south we go. Stay out of the fog bank. That make terror go up real quick, and I'd rather not. Yeah, we're heading over to the Iron Republic. To hell. It's interesting, there seems to be two hells in this game. There's the Iron Republic, and there's Mount Palmerston. Though I think Iron Republic might be actual hell, because Mount Palmerston is just a volcano. I have to be careful around here, there's a trireme. And that thing can really fuck you up. Like, really fuck you up. So I'm gonna stick close to the shore for right now. Distant bells! Something awaits me in port. Oh, lights off. There it is. It's right there. It's right there, but it's in the fog. So I should be good to go south after this. God, that thing is dangerous. Or should I say gods, because there are apparently 3 in the Undersea. The Iron Republic, Hell's client state. Cavalry doctrine. On days such as this, the market is filled with crucified dragons and some laws in waiting. They whistle a welcome. Compile a port report. Yep, let's compile a port report. Fact and fiction. You record the Republic's events. It's like trying to sing, wax, or believe water. You do what you can. A third paragraph buds eyes. The date is fundamentally wrong. The full stops bite. You do what you can. Okay, well, we're gonna buy a lot of fuel. Like, a lot of fuel. We have a big expedition to go on, so... yeah, 28 fuel should be enough. Ah, no worries. Just being here really helps me out a lot. Thank you so much. Okay then, let's get going. Down south we go. I haven't really been far to the south. I think that thing scared me off last time. Oh. Light off. Light off. Light off. Oh my good lord. This seems even scarier. No, leave me be. Holy shit. What do I do to escape this? Oh my god, I might actually die here. Is there a way to boost the engine? Full power to the engines. Yeah. Let's go. What the fuck is that? Oh my good god! I regret coming down here. I regret coming down here a lot. I need to... F is all power to the engines. Okay, that's my run away quickly button. That is literally glowing gold. Castle Clare. Okay. I'm not even all the way down. Well, let's keep this course for right now. I don't know, but it's glorious. It is indeed glorious. It's made out of pure gold and shines. Oh yeah, probably put my light back on. God, the combat in this game can be rough when you're facing something way stronger than you. Yeah, we'll keep this course for right this second. Good God! Oh. Light out. We're not dealing with that. We'll go around this way. Nope, full power to the engines. Get us out of here. 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 I don't know what that is, but I don't want to stick around. Oh, there's a dock here. Oh, thank God there's a dock here. Fire! I've pushed my engines too far! Oh, shit! A tough challenge. You've saved injured sailors, but the ship suffers terribly. I've lost 8 hull points. Oh! That hurts so much! Yeah, it was fair until it decided to punch me in the gut for pushing the engines too far. Be fair, your engines will occasionally explode. Oh, well, it was kind enough to at least warn me that that might happen down here in a little thing in a moment of terror. Port Carnelian, fallen London's sole imperial possession. Oh, it looks like there's light up here. Actually, it doesn't look very dark for being underground. London's first undersea colony sweats under a blanket of southern heat. To the right of the dock, the sapphire mines yawn. To the left, the governor's house stands, prim as an elder wick mansion. Behind lies the fungal jungle, ghostly in white and violet. Visit an imperial tea shop. I don't think I need to do that. Pan for sapphires in the fungal jungle. My irons gives me a 50% chance of success. I would like to rescind my previous statement, indeed. Influence of flares at Port Carnelian. I could do that. Or actually I can't. So how do I get a port report? Could visit the tea shop for 20 echo. I don't actually know what I do for a port report here. Can I just not get a port report here? Is there a shipyard here? Oh. What the heck? The Clatterly Heart. It thrums. It wanders. It has a delightful stink. The ship is available for players who have backed the Sunless Sea at the Navigator tier or higher. It will become available as a DLC later. Interesting. Shops. The dockside market. I can buy fuel. Fuel is actually cheaper. Ooh, supplies are cheap here. And I can buy solace fruit. I think solace fruit is something that you can sell in London. You could sell it for 50, but you buy it here for 250. That's so not worth it. That's not worth it in the slightest. The Sapphire Exchange. I can buy a casket of sapphires here. Oh, Dark Drop coffee beans. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff you can buy here that's of an interesting price. I don't know if you can get rid of Dark Drop coffee in London. I'm not entirely sure. It sells in London for 44 echo, which means yes, you can actually make a profit off of it, but not much. So that would be a profitable trade route. I don't know about the sapphires. I'm pretty sure the sapphires as well are a thing in London. They can be sold for 90 echo. Okay, so there are two things you can buy here that actually would be good to sell in London. I'll buy a couple of supplies, because they're actually cheaper here than in... That's worth noting. With a hull of 20, I'm not sure if I should press on ahead or head back to London. I think I'm gonna press on a little bit. I'm gonna head east and then north up to the Salt Lions. What I think I'm gonna do. There's something flying over there. So actually, I'm gonna head north. Oh my god, there's 2 vortexes here. Holy shit. This place is nuts. The south is nuts! God damn! The South is nuts. The South is unbelievably nuts. Okay, let's head east again. Let's see, what does the Z-Bat say? Is there anything nearby? There are no islands within range of the Z-Bat. Okay. We'll continue on this way then. We're going to run from absolutely everything. We have to be careful about using the full power to the engines. Not the crew. We'll send the Z-Bat out again. Oh, hello. There is... Oh, no, not that. Apparently an island here. You know what? We're going to head up this way. We might be cutting our trip to the south a little short. We are going to head back. We're going to head to London and repair, and we're going to take a different route down that doesn't lead us through the absolutely everything that can destroy us. The Isle of Cats. The dock looks like it might be over here. So we're going to go this way. Ooh, there's a thing down there. We have a ton of fuel, so I'm not particularly worried. Oh, there's a light ship down there. Apparently not. This was just a beach. Ooh, nope. Time to turn that off and go this way. I don't think it's spotted us yet. Good. So I know what I can take on and what I can't take on, which is at least comforting. That battleship. Oh my god, though, that battleship. Yes, indeed, a Paul. Isle of Kitty. Oh. Port Cavendish. Very British name. Cavendish experiment and the stuff like that. He was, oh, I'm forgetting my history here. No, it's not Babish. He was Cavendish. Port Cavendish, the Isle of Cat, where there are roses. I would assume it would have been where there are cats, but I guess where there are roses. A scatter of yellow-lit honey dens and brightly painted alehouses. To the southeast rises a stone tower of Cavendish Abbey, its remnants hung with crimson and gold banners. There are sailors from all across the Neath hauling cargo, dicing and brawling good-natured on the docks. The air carries a sound of shanties, sung with more enthusiasm than skill. The smell of roses, edged with brimstone. A piratical welcome. Welcome to the Island of Cats, the wide-eyed Dark Master says brightly. Would you like to bribe me not to write you down your details on this nice official ledger? Pirates King's notice no more than 0. 5 Echo. Let's file a port report. Roses and Kings. You spent half a day observing the docks, and note an astonishing number and variety of ships. Was that a continent trimaran nestled beside a vessel from the Iron Republic? The dockhands complained loudly that they have never been busier. The caddies talk ceaselessly and carelessly about the smuggling of piracy. But even then, the most hardened sailors lower their voices when they mention the king. They go even quieter when they talk about the Rose Garden. You make careful notes. Perhaps the Admiralty will understand what they mean, even if you don't. There's stuff going on here. Sell sunlight. I could sell sunlight. I don't have sunlight. Sunlight is an object that you can apparently have in the game. Are there any shops here? You can buy fuel and supplies, same prices as London. Okay. Actually, no, this is more expensive than London, because I think supplies in London are 20 echoes, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, supplies in London are 20 echoes, so this is more expensive than London. so that's not worth it. Oh, okay. Well, there's not much here then. Buy a shipment of red honey. You could sell it for a profit elsewhere if you were inclined to take your chances with the revenue men. $600 echo, holy shit. Something awaits you in stories in the next make. I don't think I... No, I do have that. Then why is it locked? I don't have a key to the Cage Gardens. Well, we'll do this then. You now have 1 menace's suspicion. This will increase as you conduct criminal activities. Oh boy. Significant tokens. The caddies wear a pair of number of amber stones headed around their necks. I could leave the alehouse. Make sure you have learned all you wish before you leave this place. Okay. Cat's eyes, one of them says. For the Pirate King. As far as you can gather, the Pirate King's name is Leopold, and he controls all the trade on the island. Half of the caddies believe that he could take the form of a crimson tiger and creep into their dreams. The other half suspect, more proastically, that he simply eats those who displease him. Okay then. Clandestine doings. The merest taste, you turn your head as though you were admiring one of the mouldering draperies hung from the wall. A vial flashes in the buyer's trembling hand. He uncorks it, pours a few drops of thick red liquid down his throat. The vial drops to the floor. When you look back up, he is gone. Well, that's slightly terrifying. You blink and look around. Nobody else seems in the least bit perturbed by this man's disappearance. From their mists, you pick up the fallen vial, examine the traces left inside. Sticky honey gleaming with redness, entirely unlike blood. Religious observances. A malfarious sister, of course, she responds, performing a complicated negotiation between veil, thick glove, and glass of mushroom wine. You ask what one of those is, and she snorts. I'm glaring at you underneath the blooming veil, or this blooming veil. You act appropriately cowed, and the mellifluous sister thaws a little. We are beekeepers and honey harvesters. The caddies owe their prosperity to us, and the Pirate King too. She slurps the last of the mushroom wine behind her veil, and the barkeep glides over to refill her glass, eyes respectfully downcast. Well, I've learned everything. Laws of the land. The barkeep stops you before you reach the door, and hands you a brooch set with 2 amber stones. He waits impassively until you pin it to your clothes. Everybody wears the cat's eyes here. He tells you, moving aside to let you pass. Just a friendly reminder that the Pirate King is watching. It seems no place, then, is truly lawless. Okay, then. Oh, I can actually... Okay. I think I'm gonna leave for right now. Let's head north to the Salt Lions. How much do I have in my hold? I don't want to tango with that. It is curious of me. And now it's lost interest. So north we go. This seems like a better route. God, that thing is fast. Wait, coming my direction. Oh, what's this? Hello. I have stumbled into an island. Visage. Visage, hide your face. Hide all your faces. This is the port of Visage, where faces may not be naked. Create a port report. That will have to do. A departing merchant gives you a confused account of crocodiles and honey cakes, and something about ear blockages. To this, you add to your own impressions about the street layout close to the port and the types of commerce here. When the lights are especially bright, it is possible to make out the details of the profile of the great stone face. I'm guessing that's why it's called Visage. I could go ashore, but I'm not sure I want to go to ashore. There are no shops. Okay, let's leave. Oh yes, there's a gigantic face right here. Lovely. Nope, light out. Don't want it to see you. Okay, light back on. Flourishing of years. And we are heading north. Oh, it is following me. Yeah. We're going towards the Salt Lions. My terror is rising quite quickly. Ooh, that's a big thingy. We're gonna go around the island to the right here. My terror is 70. I think I can turn my light back on now. Ah, there we are. Zeal Port at the Salt Lions. Actually, really quickly, what's in my hold? I do not have 27 spaces of cargo, rather unfortunately. Most of it is taken up by fuel and supplies. So, this will be just to grab a port report. Salt Lions. I would carry that back, but I don't have the space, unfortunately. I'll visit them and lose some terror and gain a fragment. Okay, back off we go. Back to London to repair our hull, and then we can plan our next excursion to the south, seeing as we have a ton of fuel. Let's go north. We haven't explored this particular portion of the sea yet. Luminescent beasts like eyeless dolphins play in your wake. Oh, eyeless dolphins that glow. I don't know whether that's terrifying or kind of neat. Let's send the Z-Bat out. Oh no, that's a lot of... hull. There are no islands, but this kinda looks like an island. I'm not going to lie. I think the game might be slightly lying to me. There appears to be a light ship here, but you know what? We're just gonna head back. Swarm of bats. We will probably butcher them for supplies. Yeah, we can burn terror. Gather up the corpses. We've gained a supply, and we've gained one terror. One terror was absolutely worth that. I don't care what anyone says. That was perfectly fine. Have the Z-Bat go out. There are no islands within range. Okay. So our next stop will probably be Pigmote Island. We might be able to do a few things there. Nothing that risks the ship, of course. But other than that, I think we'll be fine. Got the crew again. These crew, they go through food quick. They go through food real quick. Creeping tendrils of fungus, seaweed, unnameable flora. We enter the snares. Back to Saint's Haven on Pigmote Island. The false star flares on the cabin roof. Above you, flares and fades. Pigmote Island, 2 houses, both alike in dignity. The rise of Pigmote Island. What do we have here? Pigmote Island Civilization 1. Might 1. Spirit 1. Progress of the Nation. Request repairs. I could request repairs, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to file a port report. I don't think I'm going to do anything further with this right this second, so we're just going to head back to London. Did we go to Mutton Island? I think... You know what? No, I think we just go back to London. Oh. These things I think I can kill without taking damage. On. Reverse, please. Why can I not fire? Oh, it's underwater. Reverse, please. Reverse, 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 reverse! There we go. We got it. It's all fine. We're gonna... Let it disperse or let it disperse? What the heck? We have a different option here. What? Okay, we're gonna scoop it up. And we've gained supplies. Very good. And now we go by Crab Cake Island. And back toward London. A sluggish wave. The ship pitches. Yeah, we'll get repaired and then we'll head back toward the south, and then by the time we're done doing that, it should be time to end stream. So it'll probably be another hour, hour and a half. Home waters, sailors dawdle at the rail, watching for lights of London. That is indeed true. We are back in home waters. Probably turn out the light now that I'm here. It doesn't matter. Yeah, our terror isn't even going up. We're literally in London Harbor. And here we are, back home. A breath of relief. Collect messages from the Harbor Master. Someone wants to sign on. The alarming scholar has invited to call on him at the university. Okay. So we shall go see that then. A little present from the scholar. You've been so very helpful. I wanted to give you something for your next voyage. I bottled it myself. Ooh, new supplies. Very good. Ah, we don't need to buy supplies now. I don't think so, anyway. I I could give you the extraordinary implication. I don't know if that's a good idea. You know what? Let's roll the dice. 250 echo. That's very good. That's quite a bit of profit. I like that. We'll go to you. You know what? Let's pass on strategic information. 150 echo, strategic information. Invisible eyes. He is hard to read with those glasses. But he reads the summary intensely. Satisfactory, he says at last. Imminently satisfactory, actually. Good work. Take this for your trouble. The clerk will see you paid. Oh, good! Money! I like money. Assistance with subsistence? No. Let's submit our port reports. The Crimean Canal. 5 echo. Pigmont Island. 10 echo. The Iron Republic. 10 echo, and a loss of terror. The Isle of Cats. I've gained 30 echo. Very good. Visage. 40 echo. Salt Lions. 20 echo. Okay, we're up to 2647. We are gaining money, which is very good. We have 21 fuel. I'll buy 2 supplies. Don't have really anything interesting in the hold. London. I could visit the Rose Market. I could carouse at Wolfstock Docks. Hire on more crew. I don't really need to do that. A new recruit. I don't know who this is. 8 irons, and you are... Irons and Veils. We'll engage a sailor for right now. 5 echo, and 1 crew. I've lost a terror. There are no more recruits at the moment. We'll go to London. I could carouse the Wolfstock Docks, but nope. I'm putting my ship in dry dock. And I'm going to the Admiralty Yards. I've lost 3 favor and 24 echo, but my ship's hull has been repaired. Good enough for now. Ship is in acceptable shape. Thank you. I don't think there's anything else. Oh no, we should sleep. We kind of need to do that. Your lodgings. Restful night. Okay. I don't think we really have much more to do. So let's get back out there. Let's go back and try to go to the south. However, we're not going directly south. We're going to go... probably... Shepherd Isles... Mutton Island, Abbey Rock... Station 3 Visage, Isle of Cats. And then south from there. Blue lightning crawls leisurely at the funnel. St. Irma's dancing. The cry goes up. Interestingly enough, that kind of thing is in real life is like St. Elmo's fire. Which is like this blue static electricity stuff that looks like almost like fire that happens on like the masts of ships and stuff. Static electricity, usually it's caused by like volcanic ash, interestingly enough. So I would assume there'd be a fair amount of that. Down here, anyway. Add the crew. Something awaits us in port. Hair goes up pretty quickly in a fog bank. I guess it would do down here, wouldn't it? approach the dock. A moment passes. A ship slides into the dock. Something has changed on Mutton Island. Explore the town. Where is everyone? And leave immediately. No, just no. Let's have a look. Cold Heart. You peer through a black window. You see a table laid with silver cutlery. And ashes right in the hearth. The rug is crumpled untidily. A solitary boot lies on it. Singing rises from the cock and magpie. A curious, rustic voices, accompanied by their jangling piano. The Man at the Well is a popular ditty in these parts, but you've rarely heard it performed with such gusto. You have gone ashore. I'm gonna leave, actually. An intriguing snippet. I've lost one terror. Well, no port report. Time to leave. We're going to Shepherd Isle and... No, Abbey Rock. Yeah, we're going to Abbey Rock. There's a friendly ship here. Very good. I am not a pirate, so I'm not attacking them. Little ships through the waters here. Oh, Shepherd's Wash, the salty hinterland of London, home to hermits, nuns, and shadowy businesses. These go by pretty quickly, as it turns out. Oh, Restless Nights. Ignore them. Lost to terror. Unpause, please. There we go. Hopefully things go better with this route. Oh, hold up. Reoccurring nightmare. Watched. I'm going to flee the nightmare again. And escape. I've gained 5 terror. I've lost 1 menaces. Nightmare's strength. New is 4. I've lost a restful night. God, these nightmares are not great. But here we are, ready to get a port report. The glassy chop of dark water, iron clatter at the feet of the hatchway. Abbey Rock. Something fresh to be prepared with. Oh, if I had a strange catch, I could. Good trade supplies. It's not really meh. Port record. Let's get a port report. Same as always. Knock at the iron-studded gates with news. Perhaps they'll find it valuable. You know what? Let's do that. We'll use our recent news. Brief attention. Muscular prioress at the abbess lieutenant comes to the door to listen. She nods and makes note. She pays particular attention to the news of the marsh beast's predications and the traffic at the rooftops. In return, she offers a rather perfunctory blessing. But a blessing reassures your crew. We have lost some terror. Well, that kind of wasn't worth it, but whatever. Let's start heading south. We have fed the crew. I kind of want to be in the light, because the light makes the terror go down. We are not gaining any terror. And then we gain some. We're at Station 3. I don't think I can even make a port report, so there's no point. We're gonna go down to Visage. Restless Nights again. Ignore them. God, my crew. I swear. So, while we have a moment, how's everyone doing? promised sea, all through this place the song of the drownies lie, shivering sweet along the wind. All star above are feral amber like tiger's eyes, Stanford's expanse, named for the one who lost his child to cats. The logbook is quite interesting with what little information and snippets it gives you. Add the crew. Turn the light out. That thing is going to be a problem. Visage. Create a port report. That's all I really care for. There are no shops. Time to leave. We're gonna try and sneak up on this thing. Oh god. We're gonna stay in its rear. Ooh. Okay, that's the first hit we've taken. It's lighting us up. Come on. Man, this fog bank is really doing us a service. Come on. Only a little bit more to go. You can't really shoot us. Aye, we got it! Oh, see you later, Paul. Take care. Investigate the wreckage. You will have to be quick to salvage anything. Leave the wreckage. Well, we're gonna investigate. Quick, Captain! Over there! Port side! Rescue the pirate poet and claim the bounty. Salvage the cargo instead. Legendary clay woman corsair. She clings to the last few scraps of floating debris. Defeated, but defiant. What does chat think? Should we bring her on board, or should we salvage the cargo instead? I don't know if I trust bringing her on board, but it does promise claiming a bounty. Give chat here a moment. Well, it looks like chat doesn't have an opinion, so, I guess we're gonna rescue her. The price of freedom. It takes 3 crewmen to pull up the pirate poet from the Z's clutches. While others mutter about bringing an unfinished man, an unfinished woman, aboard the ship, she just smirks. She carries little on her but verses of poetry, tattooed over every visible inch. An odd sword, almost as chipped as she. Fortunately, her salvaged possessions also include the jangling money purse on her belt, fat and ready to pay the traditional freedom price of her current bounty. As much as the crew could subdue her, all are relieved when she is aboard a lifeboat, rowing away through the darkness towards Gator's Morn. An encounter with the pirate poet. Your quality, you have defeated the pirate poet and gained 400 echo. Ooh. That was well worth it. Okay, light back on, and all clear. We took a little bit of hull damage, but that was well worth it. 400 echo is very worthwhile. I guess we'll stop and make a port report at the Isle of Cats. And then head further south. Considering that we're right here, there's really no harm in it, is there? We can just stop, make a port report, and leave. Honey Tug, I don't really care about anything like this, so we'll just pile a port report and leave. Oh, she just left. Well, definitely not going to hold a grudge and come back to bite you later. Well, no, I'm sure she won't. It's totally fine, right? I mean, we did pull her from the water. If anything, she owes us. We could have easily let her just sink beneath the sea. There's a sharky over there. A sharky that's going south, so we're going to go north. Sharky that is now following us to the north. A sharky that is now going south. Okay. Turn the light back on, and we're over here now. Ooh, nope, light off. What does the Z-Bat say? There are no islands within reach. I think we're all clear on that one for right this second. Send the Z-Bat out again. We still have a load of fuel. There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. At least no inhabited islands, anyway. There appears to be an island here. Man, tough crowd. There absolutely is nothing here. I thought there'd be some kind of cool thing. Guess we'll go south for a bit. Oh, hold up. Adam's Way. Nope, not here. On the chart. Adam's Way is to the south. Well, let's go there then. Ooh. It's very sandy and snowstormy here. Oh, we can only do speed 1 here. And that thing over there is something I want to worry about. Adam's Way. It said that there was a port here, wasn't there? At the crew. Oh, yeah, there is a port here. Okay. Oh man, the ship really is struggling. Restless nights. Ignore them. I've lost a tear. Man, this place kinda sucks. It really kinda sucks. There we go. Now we can speed up. Ooh. I'm running low on supplies. Apis Meat. Adam's Way. On a bed of monumental ruins, warehouses, and way stations of shroom timber rise. All ships that approach Adam's Way are intercepted by the gracious, the Presbyterianite splendid head-dressed Coast Guard. A quaint but inviolable tradition governs entry. You must tell them one of 3 stories. In return, you will be permitted to spend a single day in port. Why are foreigners only allowed to spend a single day in? For your protection. It is unsafe. The soil of the Elder Continent is dangerous to incomers, they claim. Those who linger can contract unfortunate conditions. Hysteria, rapture, animescence. And the rumor that Pesperite law offers no protection to foreigners after dark? Errant nonsense. I literally cannot stay here. Are there shops? There are shops. 38. I don't know if that's better or worse. Fuel is pretty cheap here. So I'll buy a bit and a couple supplies. It is more expensive than London, but I kind of need them. It's time to leave this horrid place. So I know that this is here. I'm gonna strike out to the east a bit more, I think. Gardeners were... Oh. Hello. That looks big. That looks very big. Thankfully, it's paying no attention to us. Oh, there's a friendly ship out here. So, I'm about here. I want to head east. Never mind. I want to head north, away from this thing. A sailor is praying. We'll turn out the light because there is a sharky here. What is my terror? Terror is only 63. It's not that bad. Nope. The sharky might see me, and I don't want it to. So we're gonna keep heading north. Okay, now we can head east. Send out the Z-Bat once more, have a look, see what our surroundings are like. No islands within range. Okay. Ooh, that looks kind of interesting. No islands within range. The water is sluggish. Able to tread. Violet vegetable bulks break the surface. Yeah, the utter shroom. Hello. Can I sail underneath this? We're gonna go slow just in case I can't, but I'm gonna assume that I can. Okay, we can. Well, dock. The Utter Shroom. The queenly core of the spore-haunted sea. Climbed the fungal fiber ladders to its summit. Shaggy, suspicious villagers scratch a living here, amidst endless clouds of spores and scurrying mobs of plant-animal hybrids. None of them ever leave. Monsters, one explains darkly. Z, full of monsters. I could trade honey here. I could gather intelligence. Encourage your Blemigan Gallivanter to explore. It might feel a kinship with the place. It's certainly very mushrooming. So let's gather intelligence. I have a port report. Very good. You know what? Let's encourage it. Unaccustomed silence. Your ever-present Blemigan is, for once, nowhere to be seen. The engine room is quiet. Your maps are exactly as you left them. No, not one is defaced or crumpled into a ball. Finally, you spot the tip of a tendril poking out from under the pile of unwashed clothing. Your Blemican indicates that under no circumstances whatsoever will it be emerging. What could be so bad about the Utter Shroom? Did the other mushrooms bully it? Well, let's visit the village. Oh, I've gained terror, and a tale of terror. A day of spores. The Utter Shroom releases spores according to its own inscrutable schedule. Today, the air is soupy thick. They coat your hair. They clog your throat. They gather like sleep in the corners of your eyes. Conversations with the Shroomers is impossibly hard. You return to the ship, where you find a tiny purple mushroom glowing already in your ear. Oh no, I hate it. I hate it already. I hate it. Nope, nope. Are there any shops here? Nope. Okay, let us leave. I don't like this place. So we're here. I guess we could go north and then left. We have 13 fuel. We can actually go east a little bit further. The only thing I'm really worried about is... We're running low on supply. Should have bought more. Oh well. And with that, we're going north. That looks like a big ship. I don't want to touch that. That looks like a bad thing to be around. So we're going to go north, then to Port Cecil, then the Salt Lions. Then maybe Pigmoat, and then back to London. That... I caught a glimpse of something on the screen there, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. Send the Z-Bat out. Maybe it can see something. The Autumn Islands. Ooh, right there. Ooh, that's a nice piece of music. Those kind of look like trees. Oh, they're very pretty. Autumn Islands. Melting Isles. Up left. Okay. Kind of a neat little place. Ooh. The Melting Isles. And it looks like there is a dock here. So, we're gonna go have a look at that. The waves are flecked with light. The Mangrove College. This is kind of a neat place. These look like real trees. Let's do all clear for now. I don't like the idea that something might have seen us just that second. Mangrove College. The wise and wicked seek sanctuary here, where the fruits are plenty and the woods wild. A steaming sprawl of parasynthetic vegetation. And a village. Barely a village. Old walls, roofs in despair, stilts leaning dangerously. It looks to have been assembled by drunks in a hurry. Dock carefully. Engage an officer. Maybe daughters. Hello, where are you headed? On second thought, I don't mind. Can I come aboard? Yes, I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer in a hurry. Yeah, sure, you can come aboard. I can pick up a passenger. Sometimes they want their civilized comforts back. Eat, drink, and be merry. Gather supplies. I think I will gather supplies. Ooh, 5! Oh, that's very useful. Unpick the mysteries of other lands. Unpick the mysteries of the Z. I'm gonna compile a port report. You've gained another supply. Your hunger quality has gone. All shall be well. The thinkers of the Mangrove College continued their untroubled and sedentary existence. New schools of philosophy are born and die like bubbles. Extraordinary poetries are written in water. The occasional retired pirate tries, and fails, to get invited to salons. Okay, then. Unpick the Mysteries of the Z with fragments and a Z story. Or unpick the mysteries of other lands. This will convert this item into a secret. 77 and 7 memories of distant shores. Let's do that. I have gained a secret. I'll pick up a passenger. The shady sort. The Corsair Forest, please. Gator's Mourn. No, I'm not in a hurry, but I think I'll stay below decks. I don't carry the fee on me. You'll have to trust me when we arrive. A pleasure. Gator's Mourn. Where is Gator's Mourn? I've heard of it. Oh, Gator's Mourn is up in the north. So I guess that'll be the next one, is we'll go up north again and try and go further. So far, our map is getting pretty filled out. The question is, Port Cecil or Polythreme? I think Polythreme, because we can pick up Claymen there. That is contingent on... What's my hold looking at? 21. Nope, we're not going to... We are going to go to Polythreme for a port report, but we're going to stop at the Salt Lions. Polythreme... No, what? No, we're going to go to Port Cecil. It's just directly west. Polythreme isn't for this trip. Brock's Reef? Yeah, Port Cecil is just in the middle. Wreck of the Emperor Wolfgang. Man, this game is so atmospheric. Yet there are a lot of wrecks of ships in this area. I'm not sure I really appreciate that. There it is, Port Cecil. Something awaits us in port. We are, Port Cecil. I could do chess. I could explore that. I'm going to gather intelligence. What a Blemigan ashore. Docile Blemigan. Now have a report. A port report. Yeah, let's explore. A privateer encampment. This was an empty cliff top above the bleak waves. Now it blazes with color. Striped tents, colorful flames, the music of pianola and kettle drum. Mustachioed women and languorous men play chess, carve bones, eat cats, and polish their terrifying brass weapons. These are Iron Republic privateers, pirates whose practices contravene the very laws of nature. I could attack, but it's a luck score, or I could creep close, and it's a veil score. So 43 or 50. I'm gonna go with a flat 50. An unfair fight. The privateers run, yell, and fall. But now one seized a weapon like a trombone, inscribed with blasphemies. It conjures an appalling vibration which converts your sailors to screaming jellies. Another crouches behind a rock. She employs a kind of mortar which rains down lethal pine cones. They smell delightful, but their perfume causes pine needles to erupt in green masses from your ears, mouths, and necks. Your crew is lost to bewildering terror. You flee as triumphant privateers celebrate amid flares and red light. I've lost one crew. Actually, that's not that bad to lose one crew. I've gained 6 terror, though. Okay, well, it's time to leave Port Cecil and not return for a while. Let us set out about amongst the waves. Let us head to a better place. To the Salt Lions. For profit. And they are just to the west. We're going to go south and turn off our light to avoid that. It doesn't necessarily see us, though we should get to the Salt Lions before it's able to attack. Yeah, there we go. It's all fine. Very good. A belch of smoke goes up from the funnel. Something awaits you at port. Probably should turn the light back on. Here we are, at the Salt Lions. Let's carry Sphinx Stone to London. I will compile a port report, and I will have lunch with them. He gets me a fragment and loses me terror. All very good. Alright, off we go. I guess Shepherd Isles, Pigmoat Isles, London. So, yep. About this course right here. Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, it's a tiny little ship. I say it's a tiny little ship, but... let's stay behind it. It's lighting itself up for us, which is very nice. Oh, it's lit itself up again. Ooh, it hit us. Well, that's slightly unfortunate, but its gun doesn't do very much damage. There we go. And we've gotten it. Let's investigate the wreckage. Once again, you are victorious. Well then. Oh. Stupid alarm I have going off. Okay, I could have an officer rescuer. They can bring you her freedom prize. You have more important matters to attend to. Once again, you are victorious. Gracious in defeat. The pirate poet hauls herself up the rope, nodding her gratitude to the crew. Another battle well fought, Captain, she grunts. Few earn a second verse. Along with her freedom prize, she presents a gift, a cask of wine, saved from the sinking vessel by her own mighty arms. They say it is a fine vintage. My men were saving it to toast our victory against you. Perhaps you would join me to drink then. Well then. That was certainly an interesting encounter. We've gotten 800 echo off of her so far. So, over to the Shepherd Isles we go. And then, I think I'm going to call the stream once we get back to London. It'll be 3 hours by then. Oh, God. Pirate Steaming Pinnacle. I mean, I could deal with you, and I probably will. I'll deal with you after I'm done with this island. I wonder if you drunk her enough if she'll just give up in shame. I don't know. Oh, I assume you mean sink her enough. Maybe. Picnic at the Standing Stones, Tales of Three Graves, blah 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 blah. Compile a port report. I don't really care about anything other than that at the moment. Hello. Oh. No, I didn't mean to dock. Battle. I'm gonna try and get in behind it. Got me. Rather unfortunately, it got me. Oh well, nothing we can't repair. I've gained 4 supplies. Actually, that was kind of worth it. And we just go north to Pigmote Island, and then we should head back to London. Pretty good trip we've had thus far. Yeah, we're actually starting to run low on fuel now. Pigmote Island. Compile a port report. I don't think I need to do anything else right now. Back to London we go. Yep. I stopped at Mutton Island on the way out, so I don't feel the need to return. Why is there like a little moving thing right here? Oh. Oh, it's gonna hit me. Oh, well. Slightly annoying. We were gonna have to repair our hull anyway, though. Scoop it up! And we have more supplies. More supplies. A little bit of damage, but oh well. That will... Oh, another thing. Restless Night. Ignore them! Lose some terror. It's actually a rather good event. It always lets you lose 1 terror. I assume if you succeed, it lets you get rid of more terror, but I wouldn't succeed it, and I have a feeling that failing it would actually increase your terror. So I'm just not going to do it. Back to Rowena's Rowena's Walks, yes. Rowena's Walks. Rowena's Rocks. I'm almost home. We're in home waters now. Bad Stevener's Abyss. There's London. I can turn off the light. I no longer need it. Save some fuel. Home waters. Sailors dawdle at the rail, watching for the lights of London. My god, I get a nightmare right here, really? Okay, let's run. I've gained 4 terror and succeeded. It's now at 3 strength. And we're here at Wolfstack Docks. Oh, it goes up. That's kind of annoying. Collect messages from the Harbor Master. Something has changed underneath. Somebody wants to sign on. The alarming scholar is invited to call on her or him at the university. All for now. Okay, well, let's do that. A little present. Oh, I've gained 2 supplies. How very nice. I guess I could offer you this. 50 Echo. Very good. I give you something every time I come back to port. I wonder if it's meant to link to some kind of major plot thread, honestly. It's happening very reliably now. I think it's just a recurring nightmare, so yeah, it could link to a plot thread. It says that you could defeat it, but... I don't know. Submit my port reports. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's submit this. 250 Echo. He scrutinizes the chart minutely through a lens. He doesn't. You notice. Remove the dark spectacles. It passes muster, he remarks. The usual fee applies. Well, I didn't know what the usual fee was, but 250 Echo is nice. I will submit my port reports. Port Cecil. 30 Echo. Fuel. Shepherd Isle. Submit as unsubstantiated hearsay. Abbey Rock. Pigmode Island. Ooh. Well, I just threw a fuel overboard. I'm actually going to go back to London for a second and deliver the Sphinx Stone. 500 Echo. Oh my god, I'm at, like, 3,900 Echo. I could probably buy a new ship. I am going to buy a new ship. Let's get back to you and finish submitting my port reports. The Utter Shroom. This is a new one. You spent time in Mycelangia. Dear me, I am most terribly sorry. 50 Echo for that. Very good. Mangrove College. Oh yes, the Muddy Philosophers. Do tell. The Isle of Cats. 30 Echo. Very good. Visage. Salt Lions. Okay. We go to the shipyard. This was the one I wanted. 200 hull. It still has 40 capacity, but it's got 15 quarters. 2,000 weight. Or do I want to save up for the frigate? No, I think not dying is a better priority. So with the trade-in value, it's 3,000 Echoes, and I have 4,000. So you know what? Oh, we get to name the ship. We get to name the ship. Well, it is a Corvette. What should we name the ship? This is honestly an interesting one. I didn't expect to be able to name the ship. We go with an ironic name like the Undying or something like that. The Unsinking. Or do we go for a more like noble name or like a historical name like the Fletcher or something like that? Choices. Let's go Dauntless. Let's name it the Dauntless. That sounds like a pretty cool name for a ship. Yes. We named it the Dauntless. We still have a deck gun. We have room for an auxiliary gun. And a forward gun. No aft gun. We still have engines. We still have the same cargo space. Something that doesn't tempt fate too much, I'd say. Yeah, Dauntless is better. We'll go to the shops. Wolfstack Exchange. We'll sell the cask of mushroom wine. Permits torpedo attacks. Ooh. You know what? We might look at this in a bit, but we have quite a bit of money. We have a new ship. And this is a pretty good spot, I think, to probably end it.